Hello everyone, this is Eliane from Cancer and Us, and today I'm here with my fiancé, Brandon. First of all, I hope you guys had a nice Christmas, and for next year, I wish you all the best, and I hope next year is going to be way better than 2024 for all of us. So, I invited my fiancé today to participate in my podcast because I'm always talking about my side of the person that has a cancer. But there is another side that is the partner of that person that has a cancer. And there are some questions that people ask me before: how did he receive this diagnosis, or how did it change our lives, and our perspective for the future, what he thinks. And then I have him today to talk about these topics. Okay, so the first question, Brandon, is that how did you receive the diagnosis? That when the doctor told you that Eliane has cancer, how did you feel about that?
Well, it's tough because at the end of the day, you want your family, your friends, you want everyone to be healthy. Cancer is a serious thing. It can be life and death. You can get some cancers that are less than others, but when you hear the word cancer, it instantly hits you to where it's something serious. So when we went to your doctor and he let us know the diagnosis, it hit hard because so many people die from cancer every year. And from the outside perspective, it's like, oh shit, like, I can't really do anything. I had to take the news and I had to be supportive the best I can, but there's nothing that I can do to help you get better. It's your own fight. When I first heard the diagnosis, it was taken back because instantly I knew that our life was going to change. And I'm not saying it's changing for the worse or anything like that, but your day-to-day activities are going to change. You can't do certain things that you want to do. And everything, you have to be more hypersensitive about, even a cough, a cold, because at the end of the day, because of chemotherapy, you're getting better. You want to make sure that you're not getting sick, right? So that's kind of just how I took it. I went into the whole making sure that you're safe, number one. And that's just, in my opinion, just how I kind of approached it.
Okay, talking about change, because a lot of things change it during this process, like for this 2 months. So can you talk about the things that changed the most, like in our routine, daily routine with the kids, about work, financially, whatever you want to open up about?
So everything has changed. Everything from the daily routines to working to not working to financial, it's all impacted. Obviously, right now, I had to take time off of work to take care of you, take care of the girls. You're unable to work because you are doing chemo. Even small things like dropping the kids on and off at school, it's something that you're not supposed to do. And driving, small things like that, to where you need to go to the one of 4 or 5 appointments you have during the week. You got to get to chemo. You know, you can't really do groceries. You need someone to do it. It's like I have taken on the role of the mother, of the person that maintains the household. That is the role of a female, of the mother. Like, you do so much for all of us, and now I can look back and see how much you do, and I have to kind of take on the majority of that. And even things of just like seeing friends or family, it's, okay, is anyone sick? Is anyone there have a cough? Anyone have a cold? Because you can't get anything because then your treatment gets delayed, and that's the one thing we don't want to have. So it's unfortunate that we will have to miss certain events, certain things, but it's only temporary. Your treatment does finish, the chemo portion finishes, I believe, at the end of February. And then once that happens, then you're going to be able to go back to doing your daily stuff, daily routines, and life will kind of pick up to where it was before. So that aspect has changed. And financially, of course, the unfortunate thing is you don't get a lot of support from the government, from a lot of, even all these foundations out there. They say they have money to give to people in need, but you know what? They really don't. So why go out and support, tell people to waste their time filling out all these forms when you don't have the money to give to them? And then when people do it, you then deny them saying they don't qualify. Well, then who qualifies? You don't have any insurance in Canada. You're self-employed. You work for yourself. You have zero income coming in. So tell me how all these foundations are saying you don't qualify. It's stupid.
Yeah.
So finances are big because at the end of the day, you need to pay for stuff. Take care of your family. You need to do certain things. We've been pretty good because you're good at finances, way better than I am. But you keep us in check. So they're, at the end of the day, because we have less right now, we just have to be more careful on just what we do.
Yes, exactly. And enjoying the opportunity. I want to thank all the people that helped us financially, like GoFundMe and the rifles.
Yes, very true. Thank you.
Yeah, in Canada and also in Brazil. We have a rifle in Brazil. For all those people that donated like things for us to make the rifles or money or whatever, thank you all. It helped us a lot. And there is a question about what is the hardest thing that you need to deal with me daily? Like something that tell us.
Okay, well, for any man out there that has a partner, you probably know the answer to this question. What's going to be you? And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's there's zero separation. So around each other 24/7. So think about it when you were in the pandemic with your partner. A lot of relationships didn't work. Why? Because there's no separation. And you don't have those things that you can do. So it's the fact of like, you know, if I want to go see friends or someone, it's tough for me to do that because I need to make sure that you're okay. So even going to work, it gives you that break from your partner. And I don't care what anyone says out there. You cannot be around your partner, your kids, your friends, your family for 24 hours, for 7 days a week. It will drive you insane. It will. So I'm not speaking bad in that term, but we all need our personal space. We all need our mental breaks. Because the one thing that going through this is cancer is heavy on the mental aspect. It's tough because when you have to tell your kids, you know, maybe we can't do this, maybe we can't do that, they don't understand the aspect of cancer and how big it is. But we do. So that's the other aspect to where it's just dealing with children and stuff. So when I say you, it's not in a bad way. It's just the times that you yell at me or get mad at me, it's more frequent now just because we're by each other 24/7. And if I'm at work, you can't yell at me for not doing the dishes because I'm at work, right? So and that's got to be mentally draining, not just on me, but on you as well too, because there are things that you can't do right now, and then you look at me and be like, how come this guy just can't read my mind and go do it? Yeah. Right? Unfortunately, men and women can't read people's minds.
But we think they can.
Yeah,
we all...
More women do that than men, let me tell you.
Yes. Oh, they should.
That's not how it works.
No, but anyways, like, yes, I still doing a lot. And we always need to tell guys what to do and when to do. And we always expect them to do things before we ask them for. But I think that Brandon changed it a lot for like these 2 years that we started living together. He changed it a lot. Some complaints that I had about him, I talked to him, Brandon, I don't like you're doing this, you should help more here. He's doing very well, and for these 2 months, he's getting way better. And yeah, it's true. We are 24/7 together, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy. But I give him a lot of space to do his own things. I stay in my room most of the time.
You don't stay. No.
Most of the time, during the day.
I try to get you to rest. Here's the problem with Lika.
Yes.
She's a busybody. So she always wants to do something. If she'll tell me that she is tired, but she'll want to clean the kitchen, she'll want to do laundry, she'll want to do all this stuff. And I'm like, just go rest. And she'll get mad at me for saying that she should rest. In my mind, it's not that I'm trying to get away from her. Sometimes, yeah, I am. Because it's all about personal space. Lika does do a good job of giving me personal space. I do what I can to give her personal space. But what pisses me off, and this is for anyone in general, you got to take care of yourself. If your body is telling you something is wrong, listen to your body. If you have a broken arm, you're not going to try to move a couch. And if you do, what's going to happen? You're going to hurt your arm even more. So it's the same thing with you. It's when you tell me you're tired, I say go rest. The problem with you, though, is that you're like, no, I don't want to rest. I want to do this, but you have to rest. That's the whole thing. And let me reiterate, the multiple times, what have the doctors said to you when you're not feeling good?
You take rest. Just listen to your body. My doctor always say that. Yes, I know. I try, guys, but you know how women are. We think we need to do everything and keep going, and that's it.
But the world's not going to end if the laundry doesn't get done or the dishes doesn't get cleaned. But here's the thing, your world will end.
Yes, mine will.
No, but I don't mean it like that. I mean, your world will end if you don't get better.
Yes, I know that.
And you don't take those precautions, and because at the end of the day, burnout is a real thing. But I'm also talking even worse than burnout. Mentally, physically, you could all go if you're trying to do everything you're trying to do beforehand. To me, it doesn't make sense.
I know.
And one of my pet peeves about you is you don't take care of yourself that well. In the sense of, I'll be like, rest, just relax. This can wait, that can wait. You want everything to be done right away, but it doesn't have to be. You are getting better at that aspect right now because you do tell yourself sometimes, I need to listen to myself, I need to listen to my body, I need to rest. But you need to do that more. And of course, cancer, especially the white one, does make you more tired. So there are days to where Lika will be like, I'm really tired. She'll push herself. She'll do her 30 minutes of walking a daily. She'll go up and down the steps, which is good. But it gets to a point that your body will be like, hey, that's enough for now. Just rest a little bit, get up and maybe do more. Like they say people have all the Fitbits, all that stuff. You want to do an average of 6,000 steps. If you're above the 6,000, that's good. If you're close to it, that's good as well too, right? But you're not in the area to where you're doing 30, 40 steps a day. But sometimes you just have to sit back, just rest, relax, because at the end of the day, you want to get better. The quicker and faster.
I know. It's true. And I think that the thing is that I want to do as much I can when my kids are at school, because when they get home, then I'm gonna give them dinner. They are gonna take a shower, and I want to spend some time with them. If I don't spend some time with them, I feel guilt. So then I want to do everything before they get home, and because I'm always falling asleep early now, I feel guilt if I don't spend some time with them, at least 1 hour playing or doing whatever. But yeah, it's true. I need to take care more of myself.
And you spend a lot of time with your girls anyways. You get mad at me for not spending as much time, but you spend more than the average parent will with their children on a daily basis. A lot of parents nowadays, sorry, if you're a parent out there and you do this, get some help, figure it out. But a lot of parents nowadays they'll have their kids come home because they worked all day, give them something to eat, and be like, here's your iPad, here's your phone, here's your PlayStation, just leave me alone. They don't know what they're doing on the tablets, what games they're playing, and I'm sorry, that's a terrible way to parent. That's an easy way. I'm sorry, that's not good. When your 7-year-old is playing Grand Theft Auto, you got a problem. It's not the kid's problem, it's your problem. But what you do is you're very interactive with them. So you spend a lot of time with them. But that's good. No, it's not that you try, you do. There's a big difference. Yes, are there a few days to where you're not spending time with them? Of course, but that's life. You can't do what you want all the time when you want to do it. But there are days to where if you're tired, you get rest. Because let's be honest, they'll come in a little bit after you wake up and then you're watching a movie or doing something with them. Right? It's very rare that you're not around. And to be very honest, the one thing we do is when the girls do play Selena Valentina, if they're not making noise, they're actually not arguing, they're not fighting, they're actually playing nice. So we let them be.
Yeah.
Right?
Even that changed. Like, still have the fights always, but even like today they played for 4 hours before they start fighting. So it couldn't happen before. And they are more understandable about the situation.
They have had help too. So
Yes.
there was a program that was an after-school program with a psychologist that they got to meet with other kids, and kind of they got to do some arts and crafts, kind of talking about their thoughts and feelings, and that has helped a little bit for sure.
Yes, and this is a really nice program. It was 6 weeks every Monday, and they talked about cancer in a different way for kids.
Yeah.
So, and okay, Brandon, one more question. What is your thoughts about the future? How it's gonna be after cancer? Because we're gonna have after cancer. How do you feel it's gonna be for us?
Back to normal.
Back to normal?
It's a simple answer for me. It's to me, cancer is a period in our time that's temporary but will go away. So in my mind, it's just like COVID. COVID was a tough time. It was, 3 years of bullshit? But now it's gone. And if I look back those 3 years, it's like a blank. So I'm not saying this will be a blank, but to me, it's like nothing. We'll go on our regular lives, doing our goals, our plans, everything as a family, and what we want to do as individuals and couples, because that's what we had set before. So to me, cancer was just an obstacle, a little roadblock to where our future might have been delayed by maybe, a year or so or 2 years, in the sense of if we're trying to do A, B, and C.
Yeah.
So that's how I see it. I see it just as something that's there for now, but it's going to be gone soon, and we're going to be right back to where we were before cancer.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for all of you that are watching my videos, supporting me, support us, because not just me, it's a cancer and us. And when you're supporting me, you're supporting my family, my partner, my kids, and I'm so grateful for everyone that reached out to me with messages and the financial support, and even just one message saying you're gonna be okay, you're gonna be cured. Thank you, all of you guys. And I hope 2025 is gonna be an amazing year for all of you, all of us. And don't forget that together we're stronger. Thank you so much.